The Nimbus Sea would sort of be like the second sea in Blox Fruit, but I have no clue how many Arcane Adventures. There were 7 seas, but there may be just like 5 or 6. I don't know. But in honesty, Arcane Odyssey, while not being a game that sticks to the theme of One Piece, which is really good, in my opinion, it definitely has the potential to overtake games like Blox Fruit. Well, Blox Fruit probably could be overtaken by any One Piece game at this point, because I'm not being rude to the devs, lack of updates, the game's just dying, stuff like that. But it could Arcane Odyssey does have that potential to also overtake RLCs when RLCs comes out. But I'm not too sure about RLCs. RLCs may be better than Arcane Odyssey, but I'll still be playing Arcane Odyssey. But the Nimbus Sea is the second sea in Arcane Odyssey, and is said to be past Mount Orpheus and the Cimmeria province and Skyhold Kingdom are there. Now the player, after beating King Calvus and getting that awakening, the player is basically said to go to the Nimbus Sea, but the Nimbus Sea is not out yet, so the current level cap is 125, yeah. But the sea, as the wiki says, the sea seems to be named after its sky islands and the word Nimbus meaning clouds. So I get the feeling the Nimbus Sea, quite a lot of it, because of the Nimbus in the name, and Nimbus basically means cloud or air. The Nimbus Sea is probably going to be, probably going to have quite a few sky islands, and I don't know, it's probably going to be like in Norse mythology how Valhalla is like heaven. It'll probably be done like that, but I'm not too sure. But I feel like the Order of Aesir, I have no clue how you say it, will have a bigger role in this part of the story. But I also feel that a lot of characters that are just seen as like minor characters may come into the story, bringing a lot of it to life. Like on the Forest of Sarunima Islands, I have no clue if I said that right. Correct me if I did. But on the Forest of Sarunima, whatever it is, there's a quest that tells you to defeat Serenix, and I feel like, in my opinion, I'm not saying this, there's no evidence to state this, I could be wrong, that Sarunimo, I keep saying this, may be a major antagonist in this. He may even be associated with the Order of Aesir, but yeah, but also Ruby Roger may have a major role in this, as Ruby Roger's just seen as a character that the player encounters first at Frostmill, then at the Sailor's Lodge after being cuffed by Ravener soldiers. I feel like he'll also become a sort of side protagonist, or I don't know, but I feel like now that King Calvus, Prince Revan, and basically quite a few important royal figures, well, not all of them are royal, but you get what I mean, are dead, Nevero's mission to stop Ravener from becoming like sort of a kingdom bent on vengeance on the player and the player's group will probably fail. And I feel like this is where Arcane Adventures and Arcane Odyssey could come into contact with each other, because in Arcane Adventures the main antagonist is Durza, and if you don't know who Durza is, Durza was basically nicknamed the Magic Thief as he was born without magic, but he had the absorption curse, absorption curse, and with this he stole connected to the Order of Aesir. Then I'm going off track. We're talking about the Nimbus Sea, not the Order of Aesir. But the Nimbus Sea, definitely, I don't feel like the player's gonna get their second awakening here. Maybe if there's a third sea. the player may get their second awakening there. It depends, in all honesty. I have no clue how the storyline's gonna play out, but I'm just making guesses. But also, I feel like, because Sumeria is said to be like a scorching desert, like, I feel like the Nimbus Sea's birth is probably gonna be reflecting, like, I don't know, some sort of heaven and hell, like how in One Piece you have Punk Hazard. Basically, one of Punk Hazard is like magma, basically reflecting Akaine's Delphi. One part is ice, reflecting Aokiji's Delphi. So we may have that with like one half being just sky islands, and what's under the sky islands just being sea. I have no clue. And the other half being desert. Now, I remember when I played an Assassin's, I think they're called the Assassin's Guild, a playthrough being an Assassin's Guild member. There was an Assassin's Guild NPC that said he was heading to the Nimbus Sea. Now, I feel like in the Nimbus Sea, the option to join more factions will be widened, so you won't just have the Grand Navy and the Assassin's Syndicate, not Guild, sorry. There'll be more factions to join besides those two. I have no clue, because I'm trying to think. In One Piece, we sort of have something like the Assassin Syndicate. No way, they're not an actual group, but like, I feel like there's definitely going to be more factions added, more notable characters or NPCs. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the Nimbus Sea right now, since not a lot's been revealed about it. But I feel like as it's revealed in the last few bits of Arcane Odyssey, after like during the breakout from prison, Morden now holds the death curse. I get the feeling Morden may end up being the game's final antagonist. I'm not too sure. It would be an interesting plot twist, I won't lie. Because, like, Morden, like, I don't know too much about curse users, I only played Arcane Adventures, like, once, and I can't even remember most of the stuff I did. And in Arcane Odyssey, the only curse remembers I can remember that tree guy. I forgot his name. He lives on that Myriad Island, and General Julian and Morden. But I feel like Morden's curse will be similar to Durz's in some way, and like his Morden, instead of his thirst for power, it'll be a thirst for revenge. Might take him over, and he may become somewhat similar to Durza, and the player will obviously have to defeat him as such. But I have no clue how the story is going to play out. I'm really interested to see how Arcane Odyssey will pave out the Nimbus Sea, and I really do think Arcane Odyssey has that potential. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sub if you could, it really would help. And anyways,